Hey guys, Jordan here, and we are going to take a look at the 2-5-1 progression. So this is one of the most common progressions that you're going to find if you want to learn jazz music. It's found absolutely everywhere, so I'm going to show you how to play it and why it's called the 2-5-1. So here's the 2-5-1 progression. So I'm playing that progression in the key of C major. And my first chord in that progression is D minor 7. My second chord is a G dominant 7. And my one chord is C major 7. So you're probably wondering, where do we get those numbers from? Why do we call it a 2-5-1? And we get those numbers by just looking at the notes in the scale. So our 2 chord is built off the second note in the C major scale. So C to D, and then we make a 7th chord just out of the key signature of C major. So we're just using only the white keys. So that gives us that D minor 7 sound. Our 5 chord, just start on C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's G, and then there's our 5 chord there. So it's a G dominant 7 chord. And then our 1 chord is obviously going to be based off the 1 in our key. So we have C, E, G, and B, making C major 7. So again, that's a D minor 7, D, F, A, C, to a G dominant 7, so that's D, F, G, B, and then down to a C major 7, which is C, E, G, B. All right, so there you have it. That's the way the 2-5-1 works. Just to iron this out even further, we're going to try this out in a couple other keys. So let's try it out in the key of F, for instance. So there's our kind of home base note. Our second chord, our 2 chord, is going to be built off the second note of the F major scale. So that's G, and we're also going to remember that F major has B flat as its one flat note. So if we make a 2 chord off the second note of the F major scale, we land on G minor 7. And our 5 chord, let's go down and count up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be a C dominant 7. And then our 1 chord is going to be an F major 7. So G minor 7, G, B flat, D, F, C dominant 7, G, B flat, C, E, and then an F major 7, F, A, C, E. So let's try it in the key of A. Let's try this out in A. So here we are, A major, our second chord, our 2 chord, is going to be a B minor 7. Off the second note in the A major scale. Our 5 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is going to be an E dominant 7, and then our 1 chord, A major 7. Okay, so that's the 2-5-1 progression in a nutshell. You can play this in any key. Just always remember to bear in mind what the key signature is of the chord progression. That'll help you iron out and define those chords for the 2-5-1. Happy practicing. We'll see you around.